All right, this video is for the Smiths. So this is how you would use the Uruguayan grill. So here's the grill. You basically burn fire here. You can see it burning now. It comes with two devices, two shovels. One is a rake, one is a shovel. So basically you burn the wood in what we call the firebox. The wood then falls down, and then you use the shovel to move it to the right spot on the grill, and you can control the heat that way. So more coal, more heat. Then you can also control the heat with the up-down tray. Okay, so two ways to control heat. So you burn wood there, then you shuffle the coals using the shovel under the meat. So typically what I've done here is just use the sawhorses and a tabled or a door to make a nice table for serving. It's very handy. You can use any kind of steak, really, sausages, things like that. I'm going to leave a lot of this in the barn underneath in this down area. I'm going to store stuff, so things like this, basically this is for chorizos or sausages. And then another thing I wanted to show you guys was Lang went and bought a ton of wood. So basically I'm going to put the grill here and tarp it down to keep it out of your way. And then Lang bought a bunch of wood. I think this is oak and hickory and maybe a little bit of apple. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's plenty of wood to burn in the firebox. You don't have to bring it. You just go grab a few logs at a time and start burning it. Usually meat's got to be 150 degrees. I use a temperature gauge. I'll leave this here too. It's basically a temperature gauge to give you a temperature. Tongs. These are braseros. They're basically, you put coals in there, and then you put this on top. It keeps the food warm, and you can put that on the table. I'll leave two of those in there. And then these things are for cheese. You put provolone cheese in them. Basically, you put little squares of provolone cheese. You put it on the heat. Let it melt. It's super good on bread. You use a piece of bread to pull out the cheese. Super awesome. Same with this thing. What else? I'll have a box of just newspaper and lighters and stuff. And then these are like kind of fire starters, and then skewers for some of the sausages. Anyway, so basically, let me just show you how it works. Once the fire is burning, you basically bang it. Use the shovel to bang it. Again, the coals drop. Then you use the shovel to shovel it out. That's a good chunk of coal. And put it under the big piece of meat. Spread it around a little bit. And then we're off to the races. If I want to sear it or get it really going, drop it to the lowest setting. Let it cook. So that's rump steak, essentially, what they call quadrille in Argentina. That's morcilla, like blood sausage. That's molleja, which is pituitary gland, frankly, which is really good, but you might think it's disgusting. You can do ribeyes, flank steak are really good. Basically, it gives it a wood flavor. That's what the key is. So you can get it at Durkee's. You might want to go to Island Market to get your meat or get it on the mainland, but it'll make the meat taste a lot better. Anyway, and again, one more time, this is a shovel and a rake. I use the shovel most of the time. You don't really need the rake. The shovel you can use to move the wood around, and then also to move the coals. Anyway, it's super cool. I don't use it every day. Just use it on a weekend or when you have 3 or 4 hours to cook. If you want to do something fast, use the kitchen and this grill. But if you want to do something longer term and just hang out outside, this is a good deal. It's Uruguayan, so Argentina has a different style. Uruguayan has this, traditionally have this up-down slanted style, which I wanted to try. Anyway, so I'm going to put this on YouTube and Vimeo, just so you have a copy of it. But also, I can talk to you about meat later. Like basically, there's no marinade whatsoever. This is just meat with salt on it. The wood does the rest, and the smoke does the rest. Okay, and then if I'm wherever on island at the same time, I can show you myself. Okay, but you guys should try it. And you can always call me if you have a question. But Tori, you should try it because you've been in Argentina a bunch. This is the same deal. All right. Anyway, thanks guys. Bye.